Supreme Court limits LGBT student protection in certain states. The US Supreme Court has declined to permit the enforcement of a significant aspects of a President Joe Biden's administration rule aimed at safeguarding LGBT students from discrimination in educational institutes based on gender identity. This discussion affects 10 states led by Republican governments that had contested the regulations. The justice rejected the administration's plea to partially lift lower court injunctions that had halted the implementation of the rule, which was designed to extend protections under Title IX. U.S. Appeals Court overturns natural gas pipeline safety regulations. A U.S. Appeals Court has invalidated several safety regulations for natural gas pipelines introduced by President Joe Biden's administration. Following industry pushback over the substantial financial burden this standard imposes on pipeline operators, the U.S. Court of Appeals for District of Columbia Circuit ruled that the U.S. Department of Transportation's Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration did not adequately justify the revised standards by demonstrating that their benefit outweighed their cost. The Interstate Natural Gas Association of America, a key industry trade group, initially supported the revision but later filed a lawsuit. Harvard reaches settlement in sexual harassment lawsuit. Harvard University has reached a settlement in a lawsuit that accused the prestigious institution of the neglecting to address a sexual harassment allegation against a professor whom 3 graduate students claimed had threatened their academic future if they reported his behavior. In a court filing on Wednesday, the 3 women, Margaret, Leila Kilburn, and Amelia Mandawa, voluntarily withdraw their 2022 lawsuit following months of mediations with Harvard. Harris targets high prices and economic addresses. In a speech delivered in Raleigh, North Carolina on Friday, Vice President Kamala Harris focused on economic issues, specifically outlining her plans to reduce cost and combat what she described as corporate price gouging if she were to be elected president. Inflation has remained a precedent challenge for American consumers, overshadowing the otherwise strong economic indicator including a robust job market. Initially, price surged due to supply chain disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. US FDA approves first at-home syphilis test. The US Food and Drug Administration has approved the first at-home over-the-counter test designed to detect syphilis antibodies in human blood, a move that could potentially enhance the screening rate for this sexually transmitted infection. Development by Now Diagnostic, a private company, the test can identify current or past syphilis infections and delivers result in approximately 15 minutes.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.